What up, bitches?
Welcome to Bitches in the Breakroom.
I'm Courtney.
I'm Caitlyn.
And we're so happy that you're joining us today.
Hi, how are ya?
Hey.
If you're watching on YouTube, we're feeling very, you know the vibes, a little like thug life kind of thing.
I need a thug. Yeah, you know, just living our best lives.
We're
out
just
here.
cozy, comfy
Yeah.
girls.
Yeah, I'm wearing my hoodie that I got at BTC.
I have no idea what a girl outfit is.
It's a gray outfit.
Oh, yeah.
You're not even wearing any tan.
Only my skin, baby.
I'm blown. New episode, new bitch.
Yep. You got
I wake
that
up a
right.
new bitch every day. Tell you what.
Yeah. Not me. I'm the same. But today,
Yeah.
today I'm different.
But today she's different. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's different. She's different. Yeah, she's different. Welcome back, guys. We want to talk today about passion. Give me the passion. Where's the passion?
Baby.
Passion. Pizzazz. Sparkle. I keep using my crunchy R's. I'm sorry. I'll stop.
I like crunchy R's.
Crunch. Crunch and crisp.
I don't know how to do crunch.
Crunch.
Crunch. Crunch. Crunchy R's.
Crunch. Croissant. Ici est très pour ces crunchy to come back Suzy.
Crunchy. I can't do accents to save my life. It's like the one thing I wish I knew how to do. I'm so envious that you and Kelly can do accents.
It's our Gemini placements.
What the hell?
Yeah,
I
it's just
can't.
a thing.
I literally cannot. It's
sorry.
embarrassing. But yeah, today we're talking about passion, baby.
Yeah.
Passion in, I think, life and any job that you're in, but obviously the hair industry, it's a big thing that you need.
It might be one of those things that you might need.
What even is passion? How would you describe passion?
I feel like for me, passion is just like that feeling of like my soul being set on fire.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That got really deep
Whoa.
really fast.
But that's like my essential baseline for if I'm a passionate person, my soul is on fire. Like that's how I need to feel. Like I don't know if this is too foul, and if it is, Alyson just edited this out, but I want my pussy to be fully in that shit. You know, like I want to put my pussy into it.
Oh my gosh, she wants her pussy.
I want to put my pussy into everything that I do.
Wow, well, that was a great answer on the spot because I didn't even think about that. I think passion, like something that is like undeniable that you can't like help but like love.
It's like that kind of thing where your whole body is being like called into it. Like it's not just like I have to do this. Like it's not mental.
I need to do
It's
this.
not mental, I think. That's what it boils down to. It's like for me, passion's
okay.
not mental. It's like
It just is
physical and energetic. Like it's like I'm there and I'm in it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you literally cannot control it. It's just like something that you love
Yes.
so deeply.
Yes. I love it.
Okay, let's see what passion means by the dictionary. Strong and barely controllable emotion. It's an emotion. You're right. It's like an energy. It's an emotion. True meaning of passion. Intense emotion, compelling action. Passion applies to an emotion that is deeply stirring and ungovernable.
Wait, let me see that real fast.
I'm on Google.
It says putting your pussy into it.
It's so weird how you knew that. Okay, well, that's good to know. I never really thought about what passion is.
Yeah.
But yeah, uncontrollable emotion.
I love letting go of control, right? Like I love just like letting go and letting myself flow. And that's why I like hair so much. Honestly, now that I think, like I'm so passionate about what I'm doing that it's like there's no control over it. Like it's just like something that I just fucking love.
Passion is something that I feel like you need to live a fulfilling life.
Of course.
And I feel so bad for anyone who hasn't found their passion.
Totally.
Don't give up. Like, you will find it.
It just takes time for
some people don't find it till like they're 50. Like, it's just like it's something that like.
And it doesn't have to be like work related. Like being passionate about your work is such a gift, and like it's not something that everyone gets to experience. And I have so much gratitude that I can have that emotional connection with my work. But passion in life in general, like what is a life without anything to be passionate about? Like you just that overwhelming sensation of purpose, I feel.
Yeah. It feels your purpose in life though, then, because I feel like even in any job, I feel like if you are waking up every day not excited somewhat, because obviously you're not gonna wake up and be like, boing, I'm ready for boing. Obviously you're not gonna wake up like that every day, but if you're not waking up every day feeling like some kind of inkling of excitement to like work, then you gotta keep searching, sister, because I mean,
ain't that the truth?
Yeah, because if not, I mean, how depressing of a life, unless, tell me what you think on this, but I think like unless you have passion in a hobby or something.
Totally.
Is that an exception?
I agree. Yeah, of course.
Can you not be passionate about what you do in life, like your work, if you have passion in another area?
I think some people work so that they can enjoy their hobbies. Like, I think some people work so that they can be passionate about that. Like, people who are like musicians, right? It's like maybe like they haven't made it that big in the music world, but it's still their like motivating passion. So like they go to work, they do their job, they get paid, and they use that money to support their passion.
Okay, so then like if you are working, and I'm so sorry if this is your passion, but if you're working like as an accountant, right? And that could be your passion. If it is, like, good for you. God bless. Hallelujah. Slay. But like if it's not, right? It's not your passion, but you do it because it like you're good at it, and it's a great income and you went to school for it. But then your passion is bike riding on the weekends. Yeah. Is that enough to live a happy life? I guess.
I think that's I
think so.
I think it's just dependent on how you feel at work. You know what I mean?
As long as you're not like dreading it.
Yeah, like day. I think to live a happy life, you need to be happy. And I think that if you're not happy at all at work, then you're probably not the happiest in life. Yeah. I'm just a firm believer that you need to just do whatever makes you happy in every area of your life.
I also think we are just lucky to like have the passion be our job, because I know that's not the case with everyone. Yeah. Like Casey, I'm outing you, but like he's not passionate about doing what he does, but like he's passionate about the gym, and that's like where he gets his happiness daily. Yeah. So I guess you can live a happy life if you aren't passionate about your job.
As long as you're not miserable at your job. Like if you fucking hate your job, I mean, but again, like it's totally dependent on every person, I think.
Okay, wait, let us know, like, if you are doing a job and you're not passionate about it, but you like it, and then you are passionate about, like, a hobby, are you happy?
Are you happy in life?
Let us know. Are you happy?
Tune in, tap in.
Oh, okay. She's being a Gen X. Gen Z. Wait, what are you?
Gen Z.
Okay, you're being a Gen Z.
But like, I don't like to identify like with that. Like,
oh Jesus.
JK, I love Gen Z.
You are so a Gen Z. It's
Gen Z is awesome. I love how my generation just.
You're almost not a Gen Z.
When is the cutoff?
Gen Z is between 1997 and 2012.
I'm through and through.
Casey's a Gen Z.
Hey.
Oh, he's definitely not. He's definitely a. What's before millennial?
Before millennial?
Yeah. What's the people before us?
Is it before boomer? Boomers. You think Casey's a boomer? Hell no, he's not a boomer.
Yeah, he gets excited about grass and stuff like that. Oh, I love him. Anyway, you're a Gen Z.
Yeah, hell yeah. I love my generation. We just defy all odds. I think my generation just like really puts ourselves first.
You guys are a sensitive little bunch.
Pluto in Aquarius, tap in.
Shout out to all my millennials, am I right? The silent generation, 1925 to 45.
The silent?
I don't know what that means. Boomers.
1925 to 45?
Yeah. Yep.
We're not talking about millennials.
They were around the Great Depression, the Dust Bowl, World War II.
We're going to talk about Great Depression. Look at our economy now, but that's a conversation for another time.
Millennials, 1975 to 95, and I'm 95. This is the generation of Google, social media, video games, and Y2K. 1990 Gen Z is the Great Recession, ISIS.
These are just like historical events that are happening.
Marriage equality, the first black president. You guys have good ones.
Hell yeah. I love Gen Z.
Yeah, you guys
I don't want to hear any shit about any Gen Z slander around here.
I wonder if there's like the work ethic. Is there a difference between millennial and Gen Z?
I feel like people think that my generation is so lazy, but I totally disagree. I think that millennials set up a new world of work. Like, I think they set up a new world of work, and then Gen X is out here like blaming, like they're like Gen Z.
Who's Gen X?
Isn't that before millennial?
Oh yeah, Gen X is before millennial.
Yeah, I think that Gen X is always like, oh, you damn Gen Zs are so lazy, you don't want to work for anything.
And then the millennials just get overlooked, huh?
Yeah.
It says Gen Zs have similar preferences at work, such as flexibility, work-life balance, and advancements. That sounds right.
I think that my generation, we work really hard, but our hard work just looks differently now because we're in a different time. Like, it's not, working hard doesn't mean wasting your life away at work.
Yeah, and I think millennials are like the in-between. Like, there's some that like are into that and some that aren't.
Yeah.
Anyways,
love
back to passion.
Yeah, back to passion. I feel like it would be impossible for me. It would be impossible to do what we do without being passionate about it.
Yeah.
I don't know how there are stylists out there that like simply do hair for the paycheck. I don't get that.
That was my number one pet peeve in hair school. Oh my God. I remember we would go around in a circle every time there was a new class, and everyone would say, why? What made you come to hair school? And I literally would roll my eyes when someone's like, I didn't know what else to do, or, oh, it seemed easy. I literally would just be like, excuse me? It like truly like boiled my blood.
Totally.
I hated that because it's just like, then get the fuck out. Why are you here? Like
there's other jobs that you can have
without going to trade school for. It just is so I would find it so disrespectful when someone would say that, and then like the next person is like, oh, I just want to make people feel beautiful. Like, it's just like such a difference. It's like, if you're not doing it because you truly love it or because you're passionate about it, because I do think the hair industry is one that you have to be passionate about too.
I agree. Because like, I can't imagine, it's a physically, emotionally exhausting job. Like, it's just a lot of work energetically to just be like, yeah, I'm getting paid. Like, I don't know. Like, I like putting in the time and the work and the emotional energy, because like we take on a lot of emotional energy from our clients. Like, it's not just us.
Like, it gets dumped on us.
Yeah. And it doesn't always have to be bad things. It's like the things that they're excited about, I get excited with them. Like, when they're upset about something, I'm upset with them. When they're ranting about something, I'm ranting with them. You know, like, we're taking on someone else's energy, and we're physically laboring, and our goal is to get them to their goal and make them feel good.
And then we're taking on the anxiety of like, are they gonna like it or not?
Yes.
So yeah, it's a lot.
And to like not be excited about that, or
not to be passionate. It's like,
why would you do it? I wouldn't. If I didn't love it, I would not be doing this. I'll tell you right now. I would have found another outlet.
Yeah, but I guess maybe there are people who like are passionate, that aren't passionate about it, but that are just good at it. Because there's a difference there too. I've experienced that. Like, I've known people who like stopped doing hair because they didn't love it, but I'm like, you're so good at it.
Totally.
But they just didn't.
It's always crazy when you see people like leaving the hair industry that are so fucking good. Yeah. And you're like, what? Yeah.
And I'm sure like a lot of people leave for other reasons, like because I mean, I guess you could be passionate and it could just wear down on your soul. Like, because burnout is so real.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess some people can't get out of it.
I got to take breaks. Like, I mean, and again, like we talked about in the last episode, it's why I have to make myself my priority so that I don't just feel like I'm like wasting my fucking time working.
Yeah, I think passion is so important in doing hair because, I don't know, just my opinion, but I think you have to be passionate in more than just doing hair. I think you have to be passionate in like wanting to make people feel beautiful.
Yes.
I think you have to be passionate in customer service, which is like such a weird thing to like say you're passionate about, but like you have to like give a shit. Like,
you have to be passionate about people.
Yeah, I think we're
not in just the hair business, we're in the people business.
And I think also you have to be somewhat, I mean, maybe this isn't true, but I would say like even marketing too. But I know some people don't love it and they're great hairstylists. Yeah. But Yeah, I don't know, I just think it's more than just hair. Like, you have to be passionate about, like,
big time,
the career as a whole, like everything that comes with it, or else it's like you are gonna just hate your life.
I know. What makes you feel the most passionate about hair? Like, why are you passionate about hair?
I think I have two different answers. Like, it's like fulfilling to me to be a hair stylist and salon owner. Like, I just feel fulfilled when I see like other people. It like fulfills me to see you going from like not knowing what you want to do to starting out hair not knowing to like now thriving. Like, that fuels me so much as like a salon owner.
Yes.
And then as a hairstylist, I think it just fuels me to like be able to make someone feel confident in just a matter of hours with just hair.
Yes.
Like, that gets me going. Like, that is like, I think where the passion comes from, and that's what keeps me going, because like there are days where I'm like, I could literally roll over and die. I'm so tired, but like Colleen loved her hair today. You know what I'm saying? So like, it just and also like the people too, like you meet such amazing people that like in a way like fuel your passion, don't you think? In a weird way.
Absolutely.
Like, you just have clients where you're like, oh my god, I love you. And like, if it weren't
like every other day.
No, literally, yeah.
I have the best clients. I literally have the best fucking clients in the world. I
do too.
Love my clients.
Yeah, I love my clients too. They're so loyal
people.
And like sweet. But you know how like there's just like that gem ever so often that just comes around when you're like, God, I just love you. And like, you make me like almost like have faith in humanity again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where you're like, wow, like you're such a like good person. And I don't know, that also in a weird way, I guess, does fuel my passion for it, because it makes me feel like worthy. Or worth. I don't know.
Like,
worth
I'm fulfilling
something.
My purpose.
Yeah. What about you?
I love so much about it. I'm so passionate about so much in this industry. Like the creative side of it. I never had a creative outlet in my life. Like, I mean, I've always been like very musically inclined, and like I like to write. I like to sing. I like to whatever. Like, I've always loved that, but I've never felt like artsy, so to say. Like, I was never good at like painting or like drawing or anything like that. And hair gives me that like outlet of creativity, because like I'm creating art on a canvas, but it's hair. And like, you know, all the little details of it, like the way that a cut can totally change someone's face, the way that like using a different tone on a client that always gets cool or something, and I'm like, let's try out warm today, you know, like concocting the tones, like everything about it, like where you're putting the foils, where you're placing everything, literally everything about it just like literally sets me on fire. Like, I fucking love being so creative, and I've been really blessed so far that I don't have a lot of very like particular clients who like want it to look a very specific way. Like, they're like, I want this exact inspo and that's it. Like, most of my clients give me a good amount of creative freedom. Like, they have their requirements, but they're like, but do what you think is going to look good in the process.
They also get it like you're not a
and I love
machine.
that.
Yeah.
But also just the people side of it. Like, I love what I do so much because I love my clients so much, like, as people. And I like it makes me so fucking happy to connect with a person and see their energy change when they come in compared to when they leave. Like, that energy exchange is so powerful, and it makes me so happy. Like, it's not just hair, and like your hair is such a huge part of your confidence. Like, it's such a, I think people who aren't in the world of hair don't even realize how much your hair can change your confidence.
A hair appointment is so much more than just hair.
It's so much more.
You get so much more out of it. Like, you get the confidence, you get like the alone time,
and you have support. Like, you're heard and you're supported. Like, I'm never gonna tell my client that their feelings are like wrong, or like that they're being dramatic, or like, because I'm feeling that with you. Like, you're my girl and I'm looking out for you, and I hate that you're feeling the way you're feeling, or I'm going to show you why you deserve more. And if no one else in your life is telling you what you deserve, I'm going to be the one to tell you what you deserve. And like, you walk out, my goal always with my clients is that they leave my chair feeling so fucking good about themselves that it radiates to every other aspect of their life. Like, I want them to walk in to a room knowing that they are deserving of good things, knowing that they are hot shit, that they shouldn't take anyone's bullshit. Like, that's what I want. Like, the way that I'm not trying to like change people's minds in like a negative way, but I'm trying to change their perspective on themselves. Like, and I just am so, it makes me so happy. Like it just makes me so happy. Just like knowing that even if, yes, like it's a hair appointment, like I'm doing your hair and like I'm giving you a balayage and like whatever, but like the connection that we have from start to finish, like that could change your life. Who knows? Like that could just change how you perceive yourself, and the way that you perceive yourself is how others perceive you. Truthfully, like no one's gonna look at an unhappy person and be like, that's the coolest person ever. Like the way that you feel about yourself is how you're seen.
You do good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so true. Wow. All that from a hair appointment. Right? Like it's insane. Like how much you can get out of it and how good you can make someone feel.
Yeah.
In just a couple hours.
It's amazing. Love the hair side of it, and I love the creative side of it, and I love, you know, actually like transforming someone's head. But I just love the conversations. Like I love, that's why like I love blonding, because I have like 4 hours with one person. Like I don't think I would ever survive in like a in and out, you're taking a million clients a day, like super quick, and like every single conversation you're having is like, how are you, where are you from, like like I don't like that like small talk shit.
I know,
like
I
hate that.
I'm part of a Facebook hairstylist forum thing. You wouldn't know because you're not on Facebook. There's a lot of salons on there. But they were like, someone asked, what's the average amount of clients that you see? And I was like, 2 like a day. And there was people who were like 10. I'm like, how the fuck are you guys seeing 10 unless it's like all haircuts, and like if you're a haircut specialist, but like doing color,
I can't stand days like that.
Well, it's just like I just can't give my all to like that many people.
Yes. Even on those days that I have like toner cut renewal remedy, toner, what, like when I have like 4 clients back to back of just like small services, I just don't feel like I really actually get to connect with my clients, you know, because I'm like kind of working on a clock. I only have a total of like an hour and a half. It's like a factory,
like in out, in
out,
in out kind
of
thing.
And I don't like days like that at all. Like I hate feeling like I couldn't actually give my client like my attention.
I feel like that was double booking sometimes too.
Totally.
Yeah, double booking can kind of do that, where it just like sucks the life out of me. But then it's like, well, I get to see more people, and like you guys don't have to wait that long. So it's kind of like that for me. On the subject of like passion, what do you think are some areas in doing hair that like would take someone's passion away?
Being underpaid and overworked.
Even though the passion doesn't stem from getting money.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't. That doesn't need to be the stem of it. Like, if you're working your ass off all day and all night, and you're not reaping the benefits of it, like, I would definitely lose motivation. Like, I wouldn't be as excited. And like,
I agree. I'm just playing devil's advocate over here.
I see a lot of girls that I went to hair school with who started hair school really passionate about hair, and just got beat down by the industry and got fucking taken advantage of. Like, as soon as they get out of hair school, making $10 an hour to literally labor
or a 2-year long hair
a
assistant program. I'm sorry,
that's so unnecessary.
If you are doing a 2-year long hair assistant program,
you're getting
get
played.
The fuck out.
You're getting played.
They are taking advantage of you like big time. Like,
big time.
I get a year. Some people don't. It doesn't click that fast. Like a year, whatever. Like if that's what. But 2 years.
2 years is
like
crazy.
That is insane.
Because it's also like
that
you can do that. Down. You can accomplish what you need to accomplish in a year if you have the right mentor. I'm living and breathing proof of it. Like I had you as a mentor. I mean, it was like the year of working here where I wasn't doing hair at all. Like, so like, you know, that is part of it as well. But like, just taking into account the year that I was in hair school, I had a direct mentor the entire time. I would text the girls while I was at school. What do I do here? This is how she's lifting. Like, I have that guidance the entire time. I'm sitting there. Every time I was feeling unmotivated, Kate would be like, scroll through Instagram, watch reels, like re-motivate yourself, re-inspire yourself, look at, like, remind yourself why you're doing this. Having that mentorship, having that guidance, like, you can learn what you need to learn and you can do it well. Like, if you have someone who is I mean, I feel like you literally just like took me under your wing and you were like, I'm bringing you up with me, you know, like I'm bringing you here with me.
Yeah. So I guess, mentor can really fuck up your
everything.
passion. Like a salon owner can really, I mean, one of the girls here, stopped doing hair because of the salon she was in. So anyway, yeah, one of the girls that was working here stopped doing hair because of the salon that she was in, and it was kind of like a mix of what we were just saying, which is like they were taking advantage of the pay structure, passion, being overworked, and like the burnout. Yeah, when you're burnt out, I think that could really suck the passion out of,
well, because then it's like you're just showing up and you're just like doing the motions,
like a robot. It's not exciting at that point. So yeah, if you are again like ever feeling like your passion is dying and you feel like you're working too much, then like regroup and like plan a vacation for yourself and see how you feel after that.
Or a staycation. Just request a day off and have like a self-care day.
Yeah, and little things like that will like refuel your passion. And I also think another thing that can, I think, kill passion is like bad clients. Mean, terrible, awful clients who have no experience in ever like owning a business or like customer service can like kill the joy of doing hair. I really like that has happened to me so many times here. Like
it's hard.
Again, like probably because it's my salon, but like how nasty women can get with hairstylists.
So fucked up.
It's like, are you like not a human?
Who raised
like,
you?
Yeah, I'm like, have you never made a mistake in your life?
That's
like
what
it's
I'm
just
saying.
insane to me how like nasty and like that can destroy someone's confidence in doing hair. Like it's
definitely,
it's so sad for
like or like when clients like doubt you, like when they like doubt you as not just like that I had a 2-week period where I was just like really, I wasn't feeling, and it was after my grandma had passed, so I was already like not doing great like emotionally. And then I had clients who were like, you've been doing hair for how long? You know, like just giving me like so much backlash about it. And I'm like, I'm telling you, first of all, I'm doing a root touch and a toner on you. Like that takes like girl, we do that the first week of hair school. Like you're good. But also I wouldn't be here if I wasn't qualified to be here. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing at this salon if I wasn't qualified to do that. Like look around, look at the work here. Like, do you think, like, you're such a, like, particular person, too? It's like, do you think that a very particular salon owner would have a stylist that, like, is just like, just send her out. I don't know if she's good, but let's see, you know, like,
that's, when people ask me, like, they, like, are trying to get in with me, they're like, who can I see at your salon? Like, who's good? I'm like, literally anyone. Like, I would not let anyone charge full price if I did not think they were capable. And, like, even in the beginning, like, I felt confident in, like, your passion in doing that like even if you did mess up, because we're human and we mess up, like I still felt good about it. So what are we rambling about? I don't even know. What the hell are we talking about?
Just like how a bad client client really kill your passion. I had like a few weeks I was like, I was seeing other girls' clients, like it was just like one of those times where like, you know, I'm seeing other girls' clients for toners or whatever. And, you know, they ask the inevitable, like, how long have you been here? And I'm like, well, I've been here for 2 years, but, like, I just started behind the chair this year. And they're like, what? And they'll, like, question, like, should you have let that sit longer? Like, should you? And I'm like, no, like, this is how long it's supposed to sit. This is, like, did you ask, blah, 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 if this is, like, what I'm like, yes, like, I already talked to your stylist. Like,
stop
I'm not
age shaming.
Yeah,
also,
like,
the age, oh, my God, that almost freaking
that's so frustrating. I'm
me.
sure for you as a business owner, like, being a young business owner, it's like, I know that you're new to this. Like,
I know. I'm like,
you don't know more than me. Shut up.
Yeah, I hate that. Yeah. Oh, my God. I remember the first year, one of Bahar her clients were like, who's the owner? And like Bahar said it, they were like almost like pissed. It's like, can you not handle seeing like a young woman like operating a bit like
right?
So that really got to me. I think not that it like would have killed my passion, but like that definitely like put a damper on it where I'm like, you start to like just get in your head about stuff. So I think bad clients can definitely
and then on the opposite end of the spectrum, amazing clients like refuel you. Like after I had that weird rut where I just felt like everyone was doubting me, and I was like, I mean, they were doubting me, and then the second I finished their hair and they saw that it looked good, wrong
every time.
Yeah, like they were like, oh wow, like this is great. I'm like, good, I'm glad that you like it, you know. But like I remember I had that period, and then my last client of this week, like not this past week, but my last client of this week, where I was just feeling really like bad on myself, it was so obvious to me that she needed that appointment so bad. She like cried when I finished her hair, because she just like felt so good about herself. She was like, I haven't felt pretty in such a long time, and I haven't felt like worthy. Like I was telling her the whole time, like, you should just go be that like mysterious someone at a bar, just like go grab a cute little glass of wine, you look hot, like go out. And she's like, I haven't done that since I was in my 20s. And I'm like, what? Well, why does that have an age? Like why does your self-worth have an age? Like it shouldn't. Like you should feel worthy of good things at any point in life, at every single point in life. And just seeing that like shift in her energy and the way that it just like completely changed the way that she was viewing herself, and you know, whether she brings that with her for the rest of her life or not, like at least in that day, like she felt pretty, she felt deserving, she felt relaxed, paid attention to,
and she can see that that feeling is possible.
Yeah. And it just like it like relit me, and like I've been back on it ever since. Like she really changed. Also to clients out there, it's like you change our lives just as much as we change yours. Like when you say things like that and you have that kind of emotional response to what we've done, like it makes us feel really good, and it reminds us of why we do what we do, and it reignites our passion. Like it just reminds us of our passion, and we appreciate you for that.
We love you so much. A couple weeks ago, I asked people for like what advice they wanted on our Instagram. So I kind of want to give some advice before we end.
Let's do it.
If you guys like this, let us know, because what I want to do is like do this at the end of every episode, like a little advice line, or even like dedicate an entire episode to like people calling in and like giving them advice on stuff, because there's a lot of hairstylists that don't have that support, and we're here to give it to you. What is the best advice to give a new stylist in the making? This is good for you because you're a new stylist in the making.
Appreciate your small wins. Find a good mentor and stick with that mentor. Let them take you where you want to be. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to admit that something wasn't the way that you wanted it to be. Take pictures of everything. Be proud of yourself. I think like being proud of yourself is so important as a new stylist, because we all have access to the fucking fabulous work that's out there. And instead of looking at it as a comparison, look at it as inspiration. Work hard, but not too hard. But like work hard. I'm going to say it again. Put your pussy into it, you know, like just like, you know, feel good about yourself while you're doing it, and accept that you're going to need help in areas like you don't know everything. And
that's okay.
That's totally
You're supposed
fine.
to not know everything.
I'm fully behind the chair, charging full price. And I still ask Caitlyn to come help me when I'm like, I don't know. I feel like it's not where I want it to be. So I want Kate to come do it and like show me, so that it, like, you know, this client leaves happy and I'm learning.
And you'll never know everything. I'm 5 years in and I don't know everything. You never will.
People are 20 years in and they don't know everything.
Yeah.
Like it's, accept that you are going to need help with things, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I love that.
Just be proud.
Yeah. I think I would say interview salons back. Don't feel like they're only interviewing you. Like you have to make sure it's a good fit for you.
Totally.
Let go of any ego that you have, because this is the time in your life where like you're supposed to be making mistakes, because you just started this career. Even though you think you may know everything, just try to like humble yourself, because it's the best way to learn is by being open to like criticism.
Big time.
Be patient with yourself and the goals that you have, and just don't be hard on yourself if something doesn't go right. Like I remember the first time hair didn't come out the way I wanted to, I literally called my boss like dry heaving crying, because I was like, I'm so bad, and like, so like just know like it's gonna happen, and like it's okay, and like it will forever happen. Like you're not gonna get it right every time, so just take that pressure off of yourself, because it's so much pressure and unknown and anxiety in the beginning, especially because it's all so new. So just sit in the newness of it all and like be okay.
One more thing also, be yourself. Be the person that like you don't want to live your entire career putting on a performance. Like that's just, it's going to drain you inevitably. Be yourself, and be yourself confidently and proudly behind the chair. Just have conversation with clients. So many of my clients followed me from hair school because they fell in love with me as a person. It's like, yes, they loved the hair that I did. Like one of my clients was like, you seduced me with your hair. What can I say? Like whatever. But like, they like who I am as a person, and people can smell inauthenticity. Like you just need to be yourself. Like just be yourself and be proud of that. And your connections with clients is such a huge part of retention. Like forming a connection, listening to your clients, having open conversation with your clients. If you see something that you don't like, telling your clients like, it might not bother you, but this bothers me.
They
like, do you have an extra 20 minutes?
So much.
Yes.
That communication.
Everything.
Is everything in the success of you being a hairstylist.
Ask a billion questions during consultations, and like, don't even, like, if you can tell they're getting annoyed with all the questions, be like, I know I'm asking a lot of questions, but I want to see the vision that you're seeing, you know, like, just be shameless about it.
Yeah, they appreciate that. That goes a long way. Okay, this one's kind of funny, but I don't really have an answer to it, but I'm going to just kind of say it anyway. Good drugstore hair care for the bitches who have a broke girl summer. I don't have an answer to this because I really do not like drugstore hair products. And I'm going to tell you guys why. I think so many people have so many different opinions on it. They're getting better with the silicone that's in it, but there's always some sort of silicone in it. Because they're trying to make it affordable, they're using cheaper ingredients that are, it's filling your hair with like plasticky, just not quality ingredients, right? So it may feel okay, but in the long run, the way that your hair lives, takes color, lets go of color, feels, dries out, breaks, everything. It all comes back to the products that you're using on it. So like, I hate that you're having a broke girl summer, but just save some money for professional hair care because it truly
and there is so much affordable professional hair care.
Yeah, like you don't have to buy you don't have to buy like Orbe and have the highest. It's just the reason that it's professional is because it's backed by salons, and also just the quality of the ingredients goes such a long way, and that is what you're paying for. Yeah. And you don't have to use nearly as much. It's filled with so much good stuff. So I don't have any good drugstore recommendations. I don't know if you do. I don't have good drugstore recommendations, but I have good earth recommendations. Literally cut open an aloe leaf, put it in your hair, let it sit for 20 minutes, rinse it out. Perfect hydrating mask. There you go. Boom, bang. Super inexpensive, super affordable, and safe. It's good for your hair. Yeah. Like rosemary oil. Like, don't go and buy rosemary. Just buy rosemary, boil it in water, put it in a bottle, and spray it on your scalp. Boom. Hair growth. Wonderful. Like, the earth has resources as well. As far as shampoo and conditioner goes, I'm always going to vote just bite the bullet and get professional products. There are so many affordable brands that do miracles on your hair. Like, it doesn't need to be top of the line. Like, there are plenty of professional products that, like, the shampoo is like $30. Drugstore is always going to, it's not going to be what your hair needs. It's never going to be what your hair needs. Yeah. Especially if you're, coming into a blonding salon and you're, getting your hair blonded. If you're already spending money on expensive services, just go ahead and just splurge on the stuff. Exactly. Like, it will be worth it.
It will be worth it.
Okay, and then last question. We got this one a couple times. You guys are asking advice on growing a business, gaining clients, and followers. That's a loaded one.
That's a loaded question.
Okay, I'll start this one, and then I guess, Court, if you want to, like, bounce off. But growing a business, which I think can go hand in hand with just growing as a stylist, because even though Courtney is a stylist at this business, her as a stylist, she is a business, because, like, she's still representing herself and, like, how people see her and all that. But just like from a salon owner, like, growing a business, I feel like consistency, you have to have the passion for wanting to own a business. Don't just open the business because you want to decorate a place and it looks fun, because there's so much more shit behind it. So much more. You have to be willing to, like, give up a lot of free time. You have to be willing to, like, put other stylists before yourself when you're in the salon, because that's your job as a salon owner. Customer service is everything in the business, but in that same breath, policies are everything. So making sure that you are respecting yourself and having boundaries with the stylist and the business in the policies, that's going to help you a lot in customer service. And I'm not saying kiss everyone's ass, because I definitely don't agree that the customer is always right. But I think if you're clear with your policies, then they should be respectful of that. And if they're not, like, that's at the end of the day their problem, not yours. with gaining clients and followers, communication is everything with gaining clients. I think we just kind of like touched on that. Followers, I have like mixed feelings with this, because followers for me, that was like a big goal of mine, because I just really wanted to reach a wider audience. But having a lot of followers does not always equal having a lot of clients. So just remember that, because the more followers that I've gained, the less clients that I get from them, because I'm catering to a whole different audience. Okay, so like for example, like I used to post openings on my hair page when I had 5,000 followers, which I guess could be a lot still, but like even at 1,000, I would post an opening and I'd have 10 people in my messages. I would fill it in like literally 15 minutes. Now I have 108K followers. I will post about an opening and it will take me hours to fill, because now I'm catering to hairstylists, not so much clients.
Totally.
So don't get so stuck on the followers.
Yeah.
Because if you want followers to gain clientele, the followers, it just doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, as far as like getting clients, and they're all friends with each other, and doing someone's hair, giving them a phenomenal experience. And I mean, give them the fucking experience. Like, I was in hair school and I was giving these girls scalp massages. I had no requirement to do that. There was no reason for me to do that. I wanted them to come back. The best way to get clients is a good blowout and a good scalp massage. They'll always come back because they just want that. They're just craving that one more time. They want the squeeze one more time. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The squeeze. Yeah. Everyone loves the squeeze. Giving one client a fantastic experience and making them feel amazing, and then being like, tell your friends to come see me. Like, I would love to see your friends too. I love doing friend groups hair. Like, I love talking with like shared like-minded people, you know? And they always did. Like, I would be like, post this on your story. Like, if you love it, like tag me on your Instagram story.
Do
like,
not be afraid to ask them to post on their stories.
And if they don't, they don't.
Yeah.
And whatever. But like 9 times out of 10, if you're like, if you loved your hair, like, and you know, you're already vibing with the client, you've already had a great experience with them, you've spent this time with them, like y'all are vibing, asking them to be like, oh, if you love your hair, like tag me on your Instagram story if you post anything, like whatever, they will. 9 times out of 10, they will. They'll post and be like, at Courtney Cap Hair slayed, and I'm like, yes, look at my girl slaying. Like, repost. Suddenly, I have 2 more people in my DMs. Hey, you did so and so's hair. You did so and so's hair, and I loved it. Or you did so and so's hair. She couldn't stop raving about it. Like, it's beautiful. And then that's another one, and then that's another one. Like, they all tell their friends. And also, I'm a very social butterfly, so this is only going to be applicable to my fellow social butterflies. But like, when I would be out, like, I would literally go up to girls that I could see grown out blonde, and I'd be like, do you need to get your hair done soon? Do you have a stylist? And they'd be like, oh my God, is it that bad? I'd be like, no, like, it's fine, but like, I do hair. Like, if you're looking for a new stylist, like, here's my hair Instagram.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, I used to have clients in my chair who'd be like, do you remember when we met at like Circa? And I was like, oh my God, girl, like, hey, like, yeah. It's networking. Like, just like, you know your audience, know the clients that you want in your chair. If you don't want clients that are, hitting Glenwood, then don't have them in your chair. I personally do, because they're my vibe. I know we're going to get along. And like, if you're at like, you're going to get a spray tan, tell the girls that are getting a spray tan, like, oh, just like, mention it. I do hair, by the way, here's my card, or like, here's my Instagram.
Yeah. If I'm talking to someone already who's like blonde, I'm like, we can help you. Like, yes. I'll bring it up like that. I'm not brave enough to go up to someone unless I have a couple drinks in me, but hey, if you are like that, definitely do that.
It's just a great way to like get clients, because you're like starting it out as like a friendly interaction.
Yeah, without like so much pressure too. Like, you're not like, hey, come see me. Like,
I'm not like,
please
follow me on Instagram. I'm like, oh, do you need your hair done?
Yeah, like very cash.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think just if you want to build clientele, I think you have to be obviously passionate.
Yes.
They can read that. I think clients know when you like doing hair and when you don't, and like, just give them the full experience. Do not half-ass. Have integrity in your work. Like, you want to build a clientele
and support their goals.
Then work for it. Then, like, if you want to build a clientele, don't just think just doing their hair is good enough. You have to treat them good. You have to give them an experience.
Yeah.
You have to go the extra mile, because if they're paying for it, especially if, you know, you're charging higher prices, like that has to be reflected in the work that you're going to put into it.
Ain't that the truth?
Treat people good, educate them. Like, it's just like a whole,
yes,
it's like an
educating your
entire
clients is
formula that will get you clientele. Like, you can't just do one thing, unfortunately. It's so many things that you have to like put together that will attract clients to keep coming back to you.
Yeah, literally the best way to build clients is to give every single client the best experience that you can give them.
Yeah, amen.
Preach.
Wow, I like that.
Yeah,
I could go on forever with advice.
Same.
We'll keep asking you guys. DM us if you want advice. It's always anonymous. But yeah, I think that was kind of fun.
Yeah, I love that.
I really like that.
I hope that helped.
I hope that helped you guys, and not over. We were like, you only have to do 500 things to keep clients.
What it really boils down to is just passion.
Literally passion.
To sum it all up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hashtag passion.
Yeah. Follow us on Instagram. It is Bitches in the Breakroom. TikTok, Bitches in the Breakroom. YouTube, Bitches in the Breakroom. Caitlyn's Instagram.
Caitlyn Caban Hair.
Mine is Courtney Cab Hair.
And that's it. We love you so much, biatches.
We love you, bitches. Mwah, 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 mwah.